Like a
For
good,
all of
like
it?
a good 3 minutes.
Yeah, right. Because it was like...
Yeah.
Well,
When
because
it's
everyone
blinking,
thought
it's
that the
muted.
blinking
When
was on.
When it's solid, it's on.
solid, it's on.
They're probably
Solid.
listening to us right now.
Oh,
I
I'm
hope
sure.
so.
Well, now they are.
Oh yeah.
Well, we haven't transitioned, or we did? Yeah, we're live.
Yeah.
We're live.
It's now streaming.
Oh, hello.
That's hilarious.
Hi.
Alright,
I think we are currently live. Yeah.
Alright, that's also hilarious.
But we also
There it is.
currently...
People-
Because
because
yeah,
we're
Yeah,
I
we
think
Now
can
we're-
hear
guys
us.
want this, you
Now they can
guys,
hear us
you ready to
even
go,
though
or
it's-
do you want to have...
Are you
we're
just
totally
clicking
ready to go.
buttons?
Let's just do it.
Go ahead and hit the mic.
Although
Say hi.
we could stay...
Oh,
Mike's been
the
on
mic's
this whole
already
time.
on.
Yeah. Yeah, Mike is
Was it
hot.
solid?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
And
Did you
Tracy's
bring
here.
us meat, Tracy?
Look at our...
All the meat? You drove so far?
If you paid
So
for
many
meat, I might have
pounds
brought
of-
you some.
so
We're
many
live.
Can you
pounds
turn
Just
the
letting you
TV
know
on
we're
what
live.
you
Oh,
want?
that's fine.
It's meat night.
Meat
Meat back on the
It's meat
table.
night.
Back on the menu.
monitor on.
Excuse you.
Is the chat monitor just not on? Or...
I think so.
It is...
Well, we're live right now.
We are
Oh, is
super
that-
live.
that makes sense.
That's fine.
Hello, internet people.
Yay!
We weren't really. We're not actually live until Tracy's here.
That's true.
No.
That's true.
Yeah, now it's official.
Now you get to all listen to me eat.
Which is why I look like a ghost.
We are live
'Cause
like
I
a
am
grenade.
disappearing.
Yeah, live.
Hi.
Hello.
This is
Hello.
currently 0 viewers. Doesn't mean it's not going to turn around.
No, that's perfect.
Yeah.
We're getting our...
None of them had to see any of
We're here for you in the future.
That's right.
Because there's no live viewers,
That's
we
a valiant word.
can speak directly to you, the return viewer. Ah, goddammit, Genshi.
That's great.
That's perfect.
All right. So
I guess we have to have something for chat crew now after
we are gonna pick up N Media Res. We are right where we left off last time, so I hope nobody has erased the damage they took last session. You have not
You
rested.
can erase damage.
I mean, you can. You're a paladin.
I can erase other people's damage.
I think you're the only character among us who can.
Yeah, it's true.
You're welcome.
So we were also very split up. We were very.
I don't know what you're talking
We were
about.
very split up last time.
Everything was going fine.
So Geyser
Mm-hmm.
was left alone to protect the little
Yeah.
cache of interdimensional goods that was found, and almost
And you know, the
immediately,
people.
yeah, and almost immediately fell to some Talontoads that attacked.
Yeah, they were mean.
Idle and Glam were interacting with Lady Palomar, this noble woman who was here, and seemed to have something to do with the incursions and where they were coming from. She had a Siren.
Watching,
She had a Siren armband
which
that
is
she
now vital.
Right.
is
Which
now
I now
on
have.
Idol's arm. And then immediately after giving over the armband to Idol, she was slain by a giant demonic creature.
Oh, that was her. I was thinking that was the person I was trying to save, and I was like, dang it, I
The
did not
little
do a good
girl?
job.
No, the little girl.
No, we have a little girl now.
Okessa.
Okay, so
Yeah, so yeah, you've got your
She,
little
she,
Okessa.
she was hiding behind me while I was shooting tentacles.
Right, so that's the last of our party is Nyx and Jaflash successfully rescued Okessa and are with her. But all of you are still in this extra-dimensional Siren foundry, this giant smelting place. And now these huge demons are here, and we are really just going to
I
jump.
did get some.
We're just going to jump right into it. So here's the way this is going to work. Depending on how this little sequence goes, I'm letting you know there are chances
They're
to
all
earn. That goes without saying. Sorry, I wasn't going to warn you about that. There are going to be chances to earn some healing. It's not going to be a full short
I
rest.
know, but this one's rainbows.
But I'm going to say that if you get a moment of calm, if you get a little moment of reprieve during the next little sequence, I'll let you know that you can heal 1 hit die, not a full short rest. So if you're someone who is looking for that, just be aware that that's something you can angle to get as we play through this next little sequence, 1 hit die of healing at a time.
Can we choose to take 10 or take 5 or whatever is appropriate for the hit die on that, or do we have to roll it?
You have to roll.
Okay.
But you will still add your con modifier. All right, so we're gonna jump in. So we're gonna start with Idle and Glam. You've just seen Lady Palomar ripped apart by this demon. I want to describe this demon to you now. It's got 4 pincer-like legs that it stands on, and then its body, its torso, is spiked in every direction. There's black spikes growing all around its arms and shoulders and chest, and deep within, between the spikes, you can see there's some kind of beating heart of flame glowing inside its chest.
It's like an 80s love song.
Yes. This beating heart of flame.
And spikes.
And you can see its face is illuminated by the fire of its
Oh my
beating
God.
heart.
Wow.
If we're talking
What just
about an
happened?
80s song, it has to be several times more stalkery than that. Though.
We'll get
All right,
there.
we'll get there. That's verse 3.
And it carries a long. It's towering over you. It's easily 12 feet tall, and it's carrying this long, multi-pronged spear. Pretty bad-looking dude.
Yep.
And there's more than one of them.
Oh, good.
When you say it's carrying a spear,
Mhm.
you didn't mention it having hands.
It had at the ends of its hands, at the end of its arms, are hands.
At the ends of
The-
its hands,
our
there's
fingers.
just a little,
There's
a
more
little
there.
hand on the end of each finger, and each
And
little hand
This
has
is
tiny hands on
terrifying.
each of its
But it's
fingers.
It's Mendel hands.
But it has 4
Fractal
legs and
hands
2
all the way
arms.
down.
Yes,
Okay.
it has 6 limbs, 4
Okay,
legs,
alright.
2 arms. It's basically a centaur if it was designed by H.R. Geiger.
Yeah.
That's Does that cover it? All right. And there's more than one of them. You can see. So the catwalk that the two of you are on is struggling to hold the weight of these things. You can see it shifting, and the supports are buckling a bit. And you're not sure that if you stay at this section of the catwalk, if it will support all of you. You're also pretty sure from the two of you, you've both been in some fights before. You do not think the two of you could win a fight against the 3 of these things that are bearing down on you right now.
But it is between us and the others, right?
No.
You guys were running
you
away
had-
from us,
Yeah.
and these things
Ah.
popped up in front of you
Yep.
on the way out.
Yeah.
Convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would definitely be running back the way you came to run away from these things.
We should do that.
See, I figured that when we were interrogating Palomar, whose name I wrote down,
Yeah.
and am now regretting.
It's
just
just brain
cross it out.
space.
Yeah, but while we were interrogating Palomar, I figured that we would have been blocking Palomar's escape away from our teammates, so we would have been on that side when Palomar got thrust through.
You might have cornered her that way,
Okay.
and that one monster might have come up in that direction, but you could get past it
Okay.
as the other approach.
All right, cool.
So what would you like to do?
Let's go back the way we came
I think
rapidly.
I think that is a good idea.
All right. That seems like a very calm,
Yeah, right.
measured response. So we'll catch up with the two of you in a moment. Jaflash and Nyx.
And
No, Geyser's not there with you.
I thought we.
I was.
Yeah,
He,
lay on
he
hands.
healed me with lay on hands. I don't. It depends on where we're.
You
Yeah,
got.
Jaflash-
Oh, that's right. You got back to them because you were. That's where you
Yeah.
reached Okessa. That's right.
So were
Sorry.
you with Jaflash?
I was.
You
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Apologies. I forgot that's where we had ended with you guys.
You're like
Um,
that fucks up everything.
No, it
Erase.
solves a bunch of problems. Actually makes it a lot easier. So you, in the distance, can see because the wrenching metal sound that these things made when they pulled up on the catwalks pulled your attention. So you can see in the distance, several hundred feet away, Idle and Glamzin running from these 3 demonic creatures that are scuttling along the catwalks.
How much space is between them?
between the runners and the runnies. Right now, there's about 30 feet between the lead monster and these two.
You said again, they're several hundred feet away
From you.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What's your range for
150.
mountain catwalks?
150 feet. So
Yeah.
it's,
Seems like that. Like as soon as you could do that.
yeah, but
you
it's
should-
going to be a while.
So you also hear a much closer sound of wrenching metal after watching this group for a moment. And if you look up, you see that on the catwalks above you, there's another group, half a dozen of these monsters crawling down the catwalks, ready to drop down directly on top of you.
How far above are they?
60 feet above you.
Okay, fireball.
Okay.
Okay.
Holy shit.
What are the two of you going
out?
to do instantly? As he's casting the fireball,
So
what's your
any other ways out?
There's the way you came. There's
How-
the platform you ran in on. These are above you.
But the platform we ran in on, are they coming? I'm just trying to
Yeah, how
space
close
Yeah.
are they?
Oh, sure. It's not like a straight hallway. There's lots of different paths that you could go on. If you ran towards each other, you could theoretically meet up and go in another direction. Yeah. The catwalks are crisscrossing, and there's stairs and ladders between you and Idle and Glam. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, just ready myself, I guess.
Okay.
Like, I feel like
Shields
this-
up.
Yeah, hold shields up. I feel like we should be trying to figure out how to get out of here,
Yep.
not necessarily how to fight these guys. But
Y'all sound very calm as
That's
these things are
me.
happening. Nix.
I'm gonna shit some bricks.
The catwalk gets a little heavier.
No, it stays the same way.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Matt.
Well, you said they were pretty far, right? Like
Yeah.
several hundred away. Okay. I'm just going to prepare an Eldritch Blast for now.
Prepare an Eldritch
Yes.
Blast for now. All right.
Prepare an Eldritch Blast.
So the fireball is happening for the ones above you.
Yeah, DC 14 Dex save from them.
mostly, can you like Eldritch Blast the catwalks, like to make the catwalks
I
less?
Could
solid?
push them, yeah.
All right. So half of the group succeeded, half of the group failed. Go ahead and give me your damage.
21 is the total.
21 is the total. What you see is that even the ones who you think you affected as well as you hoped, they shake the flames off almost like it's nothing.
Oh my
Does
god.
You've hurt them a little bit,
Okay.
but barely.
All right.
But you have pretty well damaged the catwalk they were on. So that a chunk of catwalk is now tumbling down on top of your group with a monster attached to it.
That sounds about right.
That sounds shitty. Alright, so, because we're in this other dimension, I feel like I'm closer to Haster, so I'm going to,
The king in yellow.
yes, the
Not-
king in
Aster, not
yellow.
Aster, okay.
Yeah, not to
That's
be
gonna be
king
so
in yellow.
confusing.
Not to be confused with
Yes.
Aster, the big bad. of this
I know,
campaign.
right? I'm going to actually pull out my tome and look into it.
What's interesting is you might sense that there's pages in your tome that you've never noticed before. Maybe it's something about being in this extra dimensional space. Maybe it's something the King in Yellow hid from your mind. But yeah, there's pages in your book you've just never turned to.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read it.
You're gonna open one of those pages.
Yeah, I'm going to open up one of those pages.
You find yourself sitting in an armchair in an abandoned mansion, a well-stocked library, much like the city library that you destroyed several hours ago.
that someone destroyed.
And you're sitting in this chair that might have once been very comfortable and elegant, but it's so old it smells of mildew. The cushions are lumpy. You see spider webs hanging off of every corner of the room. And seated across from you, you didn't notice him at first, but there is a hooded yellow figure, his face completely masked.
I'm going to say, I'm not worthy. No.
That is yet to be seen.
Yeah. We're in desperate need right now.
Do you know what you are in need of? So many mortals are in want of something without knowing what it is.
We just need to return back to the plane of existence we were from.
But there's so much more to learn here.
Then if we need to stay here, could you protect us from these dangers? At least for a short while?
Prove yourself worthy, and my protection will remain. And suddenly you are standing back on the catwalk. The book is back at your side. You don't remember putting it down.
All right.
Your arms are outstretched above you, and the catwalk that had fallen and the monster that was falling towards you have disappeared into a black hole that you have opened above you. And your hands lose the knowledge of whatever shape they were making, and the magic dissipates. So one of the monsters has fallen into this portal. The portal is now gone, and the other 5 above you are still bearing down.
That was cool. Can you do that to those guys?
Seemed good.
Not enough spell slots. Let's run.
I'm going to say that that moment gave the 3 of you a reprieve. So you can each roll 1 hit die.
Spending a hit die to
Spending
heal,
a hit die
right?
to heal.
Okay.
Yeah. Glam and Idle. So you are running.
Yeah.
Is there anything special you're doing during your running, or are you just trying to book it?
Pretty much just booking it. How long is it going to take for us to get back to where these guys are?
If you're just trying to reach where the other 3 are, what's your slowest speed between the 2 of you?
I have 30.
30. So 60. You could get to them in about a minute and a half.
I mean, I assume we're dashing.
Yeah,
So it's
just,
really.
Okay. Assuming that you're navigating like staircases and
Oh, yeah,
turns and
yeah.
stuff, because it's
Okay.
not a straight line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we feel like we are the demons chasing us are gaining on us, or are we
Ever so slightly.
Okay.
All right.
Ugh.
So run and run and run. And I'm like, Idle. I think the only thing that I could do as far as stuff that I've got on me is like maybe try to hook this this harpoon with rope around one of their legs. But these things are big. I don't think I can take one of them down with in the style of a certain movie that is, that is not known in universe.
What's a movie?
Have you ever read this really great tome?
I read it in Barry Cobbler and the Plane of Existence.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really think of anything to do except continue running.
Let's do that.
Let's do
Okay,
that.
you're just gonna keep running?
I think so.
All right. So for the 3 of you, you're getting out of dodge?
Yeah, I turned to you guys like, by the way, this is probably a bad time to tell you, but I'm out.
Of what?
Most my good spells.
All right.
And then maybe we should go this way.
All right.
We're running.
You're running. So because of that, you see that you are headed. You've come to a point where you see that you are headed towards Idle and Glam, who are headed towards you.
Do we have a clear idea on where we are, where we came in relationship to where we currently are?
Yes, actually, you had said that you made a quick.
Oh yeah. I didn't make a quick map. I spent like turns making a map.
Yeah. So if you could get the moment to reference Glamson's map, that would be enough to just get your bearings. Because you do have a general sense of the areas of the catwalks you've been through. It's just that when you're running through them, you can't. Was that the one we ran down, or is that the staircase? They all kind of look the same.
Use a fireball.
But if you had a chance to look at the map, you could get your bearings.
Okay.
So what we're looking at right now is one group is running towards the other group, both chased by these monsters.
Oh,
But you only have
jeez.
2.
Did our monsters follow us?
Yeah, so you have 5 behind you. There's 3 behind Idle and Glamzin, so 8 total still.
As we're running, can I
Yeah.
drop like a ration or two to see if they go after that as food?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
They do not. They ignore it completely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
Well, I
they
tried.
are they making any sounds? Are they? Because I'm wearing my circlet of comprehend language, so I'm wondering if I'm
Oh.
able to understand if they're saying anything.
Oh, that's a good point. They're coordinating with each other. They're
Okay.
speaking. The rest of you just hear it as hissing. But yeah, Idle, you hear them talking to each other, saying, "Corner them! Don't let them descend! Keep them on this level!" Shouting back and forth to each other.
Okay.
I might know the language. I don't know.
What languages do you speak?
Deep speech, goblin, and common.
No.
Okay.
So
Nope.
you've got a few seconds before you are just going to run into each other. There's offshoots. Okay, so we're going to do this. This is one of the things I love to do at my tables. Is I'm going to ask you to make split-second decisions. So you can think for a moment as I prepare you with the
Right.
scenario. But then I'm going to go around and point to each of you. And if you hesitate when I point, your character also hesitates. So there's a staircase going down right around the point at which your groups are going to meet. It's a pretty large staircase that descends. There's also for the larger group, for Nyx, Geyser, and Jaflash, there's a turn on the catwalk on this level that you think might be back the way you came towards the incursion portal entrance. So it's closer to the three of you, but maybe at more of a run, Glamzin or Idle could also reach that, or you could think of your own thing to do here. But those are the two main paths you see.
Are there any paths that are going more or less directly beneath us, or 10 to 20 feet either side, like
you can
something
see,
potentially jumping distance below
you can
us?
see a catwalk. You'd estimate 30 feet below you that you could jump to.
Okay.
All right.
I was planning on jumping down anyway, so I start jumping down.
I was going down that catwalk that is going back to where we kind of came from.
Okay.
Cast mirror image.
Jumping down.
I wanted to get back to
And
these
shouting,
guys,
"Jump
so
down."
I'm gonna head towards them and probably go down. If I realize they're jumping,
You'll jump with them.
I'm either jumping or gonna go down the stairs.
Sure.
that was that where we were gonna meet at.
Yep. So the two of you who jumped give me athletics checks.
I cast Featherfall also.
Okay. Mirror image is cast.
Acrobatics work?
It's going to be athletics for
Alright,
this.
athletics,
Yeah.
well that is a 11.
Ooh.
No, sorry, that's a 13.
Okay.
6.
Okay. Idle, you land poorly. You basically
At least I land.
Yeah, you basically don't get your hands out in front of you as your stomach hits the railing of this catwalk below
Okay,
you.
well, it hits the railing at 60 feet per round or something.
Right, you're
so.
still going to take 6 damage from the fall.
Okay.
You
Just
accidentally hit the
Even
spikes
with
on the
Featherfall?
roof.
I thought
Yeah.
Featherfall stops all.
it's not falling. It's landing
slamming
poorly.
into. Okay.
Yeah.
It's feather slam.
Yeah. Yeah, you go down the catwalk, you go down the stairs, and you see that you can very easily hop the railing of the staircase to get to the catwalk that these two are on. Geyser, you are still standing on the catwalk above, but you have cast mirror image. You are basically in the middle of these 8 monsters who are about to converge on you. Nyx, you've run down a catwalk on this level, and you look back and you realize no one has gone with you. So you are completely by yourself.
Got it.
You can see Geyser, who is lagging behind a little bit and about to get pinced, and you see the other 3 below you.
Okay. So they are. I can jump down to them.
You could jump down to them.
Okay. Could I? I don't know if you'd be okay with this.
Well,
Could
you
I
wouldn't
quickly?
know.
You don't have time to ask him a
All right,
question.
then it's going to happen. So make sure he's okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast him, so that it pushes him off, and then I'm gonna jump off.
But you cast mirror image,
Yeah,
so
so
you
you
have
have
to
to-
roll to see which
It's
one.
all right.
God.
I have two tentacles.
Okay, so let's see how this
Roll a
interacts.
d20 to determine if they. Oh, that one. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attacks to the duplicate. So I rolled a lower than a 6, so it does hit me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll damage.
Cool. All right.
Oh yeah, I need to get a second d20 in case I need to.
All right. So I rolled damage, and you got hit for 7.
Ow!
Okay, now give
That was my
me
spine.
Give me an acrobatics check to catch yourself in the air as you're falling.
Acrobatics. 18. It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Wow.
All right. Yeah. You tumble in midair and gracefully land right next to these three.
Like
Well,
heroic, like pose.
3 point
On
stance.
purpose.
Thank you.
And now I'm gonna jump off. Wow.
Yeah. So hang on. You had time to cast
Yes.
the Eldritch Blast. That was the first thing
Yes,
you chose
go
to do.
ahead.
He also gets to hit one of the other ones, right? Doesn't that when you cast one, you get two, or how's
Oh,
that work?
I get to choose
But-
multiple
But
targets.
your goal was to push him
Yeah.
over,
Just-
so
Oh, okay.
you only had time to guarantee the catch.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, so
The other one is just going to be wasted for this turn.
That's
so
fine.
now the monsters have closed the gap where Geyser was just standing, and they are swarming all over the catwalk. They are blocking where you'd have to jump down to reach these three. They've cut you off from the other four. So now they're splitting up. 4 of them are coming down after the big group, and 4 of them are chasing just you, and they're chasing you away from each other.
Oh, that's great.
Is anyone going to try to stand their ground or keep running?
keep running.
I think I have time to blast a thunder wave straight. They're 10 feet
Yep.
apart.
Yep.
Like 10 feet above us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll fit within my thunder wave
Yep.
range. So I'm gonna thunder wave just straight up, try to get us some time.
They save against this, I believe.
Yeah, the save is yes, they're saving for 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
3 of them failed.
Wow.
All right.
So I'm going to say, yeah, you can roll damage on that, but more importantly, that was another reprieve moment for the 4 of you. So the 4 of you could take another hit die if you need it.
Damage is 7,
Perfect.
and they're pushed 10
There we
feet
go.
up. I guess the catwalk is also
Yeah,
jostled.
it rattles a bit. So the 4 of you are running. Nyx.
Technically, there's 5 of us.
Oh, yes. Okessa, I'm assuming, is staying with Jaflash anywhere we go.
Well, I need to jump down to get to their level, right?
Right. So
Yeah.
now the problem is because the catwalks don't line up perfectly, you've got to find a spot where you can loop back to a
Yeah.
place where they're below you again.
Can I try to find a spot to try to loop around?
Give me a, let's call it just a survival check.
Survival. Great.
Roll to survive.
Oh my God! 19.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah!
You just the adrenaline's pumping and you just map it real quick. You're looking out, oh yeah, if I take this left turn and then I see there's a ladder, you see a ladder that would drop you close to where the 4 of them are running towards.
Sounds perfect.
So you're gonna book it for there?
Yes, I am.
One of the monsters is getting very close to you. You can feel the heat, and you feel the catwalk rattling all around you.
Can I just quickly Eldritch Blast or
Behind
blindly?
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. Give me both of your Eldritch Blast rolls. You don't need disadvantage or anything. You're good.
All right. Wow. All right. So minimum I got was 23.
Both hit.
Cool.
So he's pushed 20 feet.
Yes.
All right. So he goes spiraling, and he's grabbing at everything around him. He throws his spear away. You see him slam into a catwalk way off to the side. The catwalk, as soon as this thing lands, it landed with such force, the catwalk supports shatter. Three of the 4 supports just snap at the instant this thing lands, and the whole catwalk drops. So one of the ones chasing you is out of this chase.
Huh.
All
That
right.
may be the way, just trying to break the catwalk, but since you guys have given up all of your fireballs,
No. I Eldritch Blast all day long.
So
we need to set you up as
But
a
that's
story.
all I got.
the 4 of you are running, and you see it. You've taken a turn because the catwalk of the level you're on just goes that way naturally. You see ahead of you one of these creatures break through this catwalk in the distance, and then Nyx drops down onto your level. The 5 of you are back together, plus Okessa.
Good thing I'm wearing my brown pants today.
Do you have a map? Are we headed in the right direction?
I throw you the ledger and say it's on pages 40 to 59.
Alright.
All right,
As we're moving
so
away
let's.
still, I guess.
I'm gonna call this. You're trying to read while you're
I
running.
guess. I don't know maps for shit.
Let's do a.
Whatever. It's
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a. Oh man.
Good luck.
Let's do a straight up Constitution check to keep running without losing speed while you're distracted.
Nah.
Okay, so you're starting to fall behind the rest of the group. Will you
Yeah.
prioritize running or reading?
Running.
Okay, all right. All right, so you've got the book, you're catching up to the group, but you've made no progress on
All right.
checking them out.
Well, where are we headed?
Away from
Away?
them?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of running.
While I was making the map,
Yes.
is there any chance that I would have noticed a pedestal like the one that our dear departed Frunk used?
Ooh, give me an insight roll.
That is
Or history?
okay.
Is it
Yeah.
history
Yeah,
better for you?
history. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a 12 on my history roll.
You remember there being some landmarks in the map, some places that looked more unique, not the pedestal specifically, but you do remember a spot that called to your attention that looked like sort of a platform that was pretty far below.
All right.
It was underneath a lot of the other catwalks.
All right. I look around and try to spot where it is from here.
You don't immediately see it,
Okay.
but it does look like as you drop down from the level you are, that the catwalks get a little more sparse,
Okay.
a little less close together. You might be nearing the bottom of this facility.
Well,
That sounds not great, actually.
Is there any way I could break the suspension for some of these catwalks behind us?
You can try.
yeah.
All right,
I will
cool.
have her keep running, and I'll just sit to protect you just in case things get hurt.
All
I
right,
can
cool.
help with Firebolt too.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to Eldritch Blast some of these suspensions.
All right, let's get rolls for Eldritch Blast and Firebolt. And Jaflash,
Yeah.
one of these creatures is barreling into you, so let's do an opposed athletics as they barrel into you.
Minimum 21.
And I
Okay.
got 13 to hit.
Okay.
19.
Yeah, you totally hold this thing back.
Because I have 2 shields.
You do.
Well, I have 1 shield.
You beat it by so much. You think you could kind of direct its momentum as it
It's
hits you.
going off.
You're up and up and
Yeah,
over.
Sure. Do you want another roll?
Yeah, let's do one more athletics to see how far you can push them over. Your Eldritch Blasts both hit. The Firebolt missed, but the 2 hits are enough to basically crack the supports at the front of one of the catwalks, and the front of it drops down. So behind you, there's now a ramp that goes underneath as this catwalk falls forward.
Yeah.
12.
12. Yeah, that's just enough. It takes a little extra effort if you want to really dig into this.
I'll dig into it.
Yeah, so it's going to take you time, but you get this one over the edge.
Perfect.
And
And it just falls 5 feet to the next level.
Right? It's still staring at you.
this one completely drops out.
It just stands up in his eye level.
This one behind you, where you've dropped the catwalk, some of them have gotten sort of clustered for a moment, and it looks like they're sort of communicating with each other, scrambling, trying to help each other up. For a split second, with the one that Jaflash flipped over and the rest of them distracted, you've got a moment where none of them are really looking at you. You see a couple of paths that you guys could go. There's another stairway descending down. There's the ladder going back up, or I guess it wouldn't be the same ladder because you've run a bit. But there's another ladder heading up to the catwalks above you, or you could just stay straight on this path.
Up, I feel like.
I don't know. I
Well,
want
don't we need to go
meta
down?
a second.
Do we need to go down? I thought.
Sounds
I'm going to do this in real time.
The landmarks are down from here, and Idle,
Oh,
I
are they?
hope
Okay.
you're ready to figure out how to use that thing on your list.
Sure, okay, yep.
Palomar suggested we'll need it.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Where are you going?
Let's go
Down.
down.
Down. All right, down the staircase. Everybody give me... Are you trying to run fast, or are you trying to be unnoticed now that you've broken line of sight for a moment?
I don't know if I
I'll
can
run
be
fast
unnoticed.
because I have disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
And if one of us
Yeah.
has disadvantage, we're all just booking it down.
Yeah. I
I'll
think
run
so.
fast because I don't even realize we broke the line
Okay.
of sight.
Everybody give me... This is going to be a covered athletics roll to see how fast you're all running, to see just how far you can push it to make some distance.
Nat 20.
Athletics.
Oh my god.
Athletics.
Covered athletics? you
Covered
said?
athletics
Oh,
means
okay.
only half the group has to succeed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that is
11.
6,
How much did you
12.
get?
Nat 20.
16.
13.
I'm gonna say it was right at the edge, but with a nat 20, Geyser's gonna pull it out. So yeah,
Together as one.
Idle and Geyser are leading the charge as you all run, and you don't see the creatures behind you for a moment.
Okay.
That doesn't mean they're not there.
No.
So you continue on, and you find yourselves here at this pre-drawn map. That
Must be important.
Someone can pull us down.
Oh, yeah.
It's considerably less pixelated, Mark. Nice.
What's that?
It's considerably less pixelated.
It's super
Yeah.
slanty.
It looks it looks tilted.
That's okay because this is like a Dutch angle for like drama.
I think I got pulled down. It must
No,
have
I untilted Jared,
Which
may
tilted
have
the table.
tilted the table.
Okay,
What?
it's all good.
It's
So
all madness.
the thing that's important about this is that
Is
each
this
of
a problem?
these.
No, because that's
That's
our
the key.
Oh,
catch.
okay.
All right. The thing that's important about this is that
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
each of these platforms is a catwalk. Each of these rectangles or further down, they're more complex shapes. Each of them is a unique piece of catwalk with its own supports. And here, the catwalks have these gaps between them. So there's a 5-foot gap, but these are also 5-foot drops. So as you continue down, this spirals downward.
moron designed this?
And what
Star Wars.
and what you
No,
see
because they have railings.
They're not swinging, are they?
Do they have railings on all sides? Do they have railings here?
They don't have railings at the places where you would be moving between them.
But the actual catwalks have railings,
Yes.
so it can't be Star Wars.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's one other element to this room, which is that all the way at the bottom, below
Is it the pit of despair?
below
Those are despair lines.
the most bottom
It is blue.
below the
It's
most
the pool of despair.
I just had to use
Oh,
blue
that's
because
good.
I like a fool I already used red to draw the catwalks.
Oh, it's lava.
It's one of the
Cool and lava.
one of the giant cups of metal slag melted down to liquid.
Oh, great.
And
Why would we go towards that?
So it's magma?
so it's basically magma. You've all everyone place yourself somewhere on this platform.
I got a net
Who
20,
got the
so
20?
yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
I'm here.
guess I'm right behind him.
And I think I'm probably behind Idle.
Sorry.
And we can say that Okessa's on your space for
I'm
now.
just fucking
Oh yeah, actually I'm stacking with Idle on account of being tiny.
Okay. Good call.
I guess.
Okessa's like a small child, right?
Yes. Yeah, changeling child. So the all around you, everywhere else, you see that you have reached what is basically the bottom of these catwalks. This facility is huge, so you can see in the distance in other places there's a few catwalks that get this low, but mostly everything now is above and behind you. And when you look back, when you realize that what's ahead of you is a dead end, you've turned down this catwalk and seen that there's actually no way forward here. When you turn, 2 of the monstrous creatures have found you and are bearing down on you.
Yeah, told you we should have got up.
So
Didn't they? But yeah.
No, they didn't.
so you have they're coming from this direction. So you have 2 turns before they're going to get to you.
Cool. Right on like no tomorrow.
Jump!
Jump!
Yeah.
Can
so
we see? Can we see?
Are we in
can we see
initiative
this?
or
that-
are we still doing sudden
let's-
movements?
Let's do for this. We're going to do sort of a fake initiative order just from who's closest. So Geyser, you are most forward.
I want to jump across and and then help people jump across if needed, especially Okessa.
Sure. So you're gonna move to here, and you want to basically help catch people as
Yeah.
they jump down and help move them past. Okay. Give me an athletics roll to make that jump.
Ooh, nope, 4.
4.
Yeah, a whole.
Okay.
It's like one
4.
of those cats that try to jump but then they go nowhere.
Maybe it's my mirror image that fell.
So you are hanging on to the side of this.
I'm like, don't worry, guys, I'll help you over.
Idle.
I guess I'm gonna try and jump over. Hopefully not stepping on his hands or anything.
All right, give me
We all
that, give me
know.
that athletics.
Fail
That
me
one,
now,
yeah.
Rainbow Die.
Everybody except for me could hear and bridge this.
Yes.
12.
12. You make it. So you are now standing next to Geyser. You could help Geyser up, or
I
you could
could.
keep moving.
I keep moving. I mean, I've got to keep that space clear so more people can get across.
Yeah, you
right?
make it here.
You missed his step across.
Well, I could, if I hadn't used that already. This short rest.
All right.
Okay. Glam.
Yeah. So I am going to jump across. I'm probably not big enough to pull this big dude up, but I am big enough to lodge the harpoon that I've got into like the guardrail railings and dangle the rope off the side for him.
Okay.
Clever.
Yeah. So there's now a rope for you to climb up on.
That is hopefully well supported.
Give me your athletics to jump. So maybe this didn't happen if you fell.
That is an 18.
Yeah, you're fine. So I'm going to say because you spent the rest of your turn lodging that.
I didn't get as far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Geyser, you could climb up on the rope right now.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You'll do that? All right. Nyx.
Let's jump over.
Okay.
This is athletics, right?
This is athletics.
God, why do I have to be so weak? I got a 2.
Oh no!
Okay, you catch the rope that Glamson dropped. So you're holding on to the rope. And Jaflash.
Oh shit! I know what I'm doing next time.
Yeah, I'll make sure that what's her name gets across.
Okessa?
Yeah.
By
first.
jumping with her or by tossing her to...
By tossing her.
Okay, tossing her to Geyser?
Yeah.
And I'll catch it.
I'm going to say with the two of you that you don't have to roll for that.
Alright.
Two of you coordinating. Okessa is now safely with Geyser.
Yeah, sure.
You're going to jump?
12.
Yeah, you make it. So you will be... Do you want to push Geyser back?
Or I'll
From the edge, or-
I will. What do you mean back?
Geyser was trying to stay at the edge to help people across, but you're the last one. Do you want to stay closer to the edge?
Oh, I
or-
told him to move before I jumped.
Okay. So you are
I do
all...
not need his help.
There is a lot of people stacked up
Keep
on this
going.
space.
Geyser had a full
Yeah.
turn.
We should just keep
I
going.
mean, I will when it's my turn.
All right. Yeah, so now we're going to do one more order here. And again, I'm going to start with the people who are furthest in. So, Idle, you'll start this time.
Jump to the next one, I
The
guess.
closest one, or do you want to jump to this
Ooh.
one that's
35
35 feet
feet
below you
With guardrails on both
with
sides.
guardrails on both
But
sides?
5 feet across.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I guess I'll try jumping down that one.
Okay, give me
Go
that
with the rails.
athletics.
Sure. What could go wrong? That's okay.
well,
16.
there's a pit of slag below.
Yeah, 16, you make it.
Hell
And
yeah.
You land well enough that you don't hurt yourself.
Yay.
Geyser.
What's my HP? Hang on. Hell. I'll jump down as well with Idle. And what roll
Oh,
did
down
you...
towards Idle?
Yeah.
Okay.
What roll was it?
It's still athletics.
13?
You make it, but you hurt yourself as you land.
Okay.
So you take 9 damage from landing.
Okay. And I'll tell... Do I think that I would be able to, again, catch Okessa if
Oh,
she
yeah.
came down? Okay, I'd say, come down here, I'll catch you.
Okessa's looking to you to see if it's okay to jump down.
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she makes it down to you with your help.
Okay.
Glamson.
First question: Are these supported by cables from above, or are they supported
Above.
from below? Okay.
Above.
All right. Not that matters right now. But yeah, I'm going to also try to jump and hope that Idle can catch me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we said that with help, Okessa
Sure.
can do it, so you can do it too.
I have a strength of 12. That's fine.
He's a tiny little goblin.
He's a little goblin.
Anyway, that was. Did you say this was athletics?
Yeah.
That's a 10.
Yeah, it would have been bad, but Idle caught you.
Yay.
It's like catching a kid.
Jaflash,
I'm going to keep running this way.
on this level.
Yep. And jump.
All right, give me that athletics.
18.
You make it. And Nyx,
How far down is the bottom?
below you,
Yes.
about 100 feet.
Cool.
To the floor.
I'm not gonna try to climb up. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast it, and hopefully it pushes me up. Can
That's
it?
not how Eldritch
No,
Blast
it
No?
doesn't,
Damn it, I was
doesn't have
hoping.
recoil.
It's
Alright,
not
then I'm
rocket.
gonna try to
Eldritch
pull myself
recoil.
up then.
Okay. I'm gonna say with the rope, you can spend your turn getting up.
Okay.
Could you Eldritch Blast
But
yourself?
that's as far as you get.
Over here?
Nope.
No?
You
I
climb
feel
up
like
to the top.
Okay.
thunder waving would be better because of shockwaves.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about Eldritch blasting
Well,
yourself.
Thunderwave does the same thing, kind of like it just pushes things away, right?
All right. We
Yeah.
are rolling initiative because the monsters have made it here.
Oof.
Holy
not good.
crap, they look scary.
13.
Yeah, those are
Pretty
monsters.
spicy.
They're gonna smack me in the
Hey.
face.
Turning them so the camera can see how spiky they
They're so spiky.
are.
Oh, you said one of them dropped their spear though.
Not these two.
Not either of these. Okay.
No. So, who beat a 15?
Me.
18.
20.
20 for Geyser. 18 for Jaflash. Who beat a 10?
I did.
13.
Also 13
Plus 3 initiative.
plus 2.
Okay. 13 for Glamson. 13 for Nyx. Idle.
8
What's your dex bonus?
plus 4.
Alright. Because you tied the bad guys.
Mm.
Alright. Geyser, you are first.
So I've got a question. We're kind of going down here. Is there anything at the end that we're actually going to, or does that literally just lead to a giant pit of magma?
You could reach the floor a
Okay,
lot more
floor.
easily if you got all the way down.
Oh, so
It's
there is a floor.
there is a floor below. It's about 100 feet below this platform.
So
So
65 feet.
And how old is
Yeah.
Okessa?
You load these guys. What's that?
How old is Okessa? Like a child? Like
Like a child, like-
basically?
It's hard to tell with changelings.
10
Okay.
10 to 13.
That is true.
All right. I'll say, all right, Okessa. We're hopefully gonna get through this. Meet us at the bottom. Everything's gonna be fine. Go slowly and carefully. And oh wait, I don't actually have that prepared. Never mind. I don't say any of that. I was gonna give her invisibility, but I can't. All right, Okessa. Good luck. I help Okessa to the next one. 5 feet across.
Uh,
This way. Sorry.
help her further down.
That's down, right? Yeah.
This way's down.
Yep.
You can't quite get to the edge because Idle's there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. How about to this one?
How are you trying to get yourself and Okessa down there?
So
Or just
I'm going
Okessa?
to yes or no. I'm going to actually Misty Step down here,
Oh, okay.
which I do have prepared, and then I'll say, "All right, Okessa, I'll catch you."
Okay, yeah. It's a tougher jump, so she's gonna roll to make that jump. Actually,
That's fine, but I do have Feather Fall if I need to.
give me a persuasion check to convince her to jump because she's scared.
Oh, I'm a hero of the town. She knows it'll be fine. Persuasion, 12.
12.
But I say it very heroically.
She looks like she will jump, but she's hesitating, so she hasn't jumped yet.
Okay.
I scream at it.
Okay.
Oh.
Would you like me to use the persuasion roll?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
With your plus 17.
It's ridiculous. It's plus 8.
Okay.
It's 19.
Yeah. She was getting ready and she heard Jaflash yell. What did you yell?
Get your ass down there.
Yeah. She
I
lands.
mean, it works with my kids.
Yeah. This is a common scenario for you when
Yeah,
parenting?
I mean, the lava's actually usually red,
Okay.
not blue. Not blue.
Well, you're an artist. I love that this is happening in chat. Chat is wondering where
What
they
is going
are.
on?
And yeah, we had said that if chat wanted to, they were following, so they might be here. Let's find out where chat crew thinks they are.
I
And
literally just
Yeah.
asked that question.
yeah, if you as the chat crew thought you were following the group, you're also running from these monsters in
Oh, God.
in the Hell Dimension
One
factory.
feather
Or maybe you're just chilling back on the boat. Your call.
I'm pretty sure Cactus and Torfin and Weaver last week
They were with.
behind the crew. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so at least
Yeah.
those three are here. All right. I love this game. So, that was Geyser. Jaflash, it's your turn.
I'm gonna compel the one in front there to duel.
Yeah,
Ooh.
do it.
So You get to roll with a wisdom saving throw.
That's a fail.
Yeah, because it's got to be at least a 16.
Yeah, it was a 4.
All right. So from here on out, that guy's got to attack me. He's got disadvantage on attack rolls against other creatures,
Nice.
and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move to a space that is more than 30 feet away from me.
Well, it's just not going to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Glamson.
Do I notice that chat crew has followed us?
We're gonna find out after a stealth check.
Oh no.
Apparently I do.
Yeah, you see Torafin completely failing to hide behind the catwalk. I guess they don't realize the catwalks were like graded.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to make a mental note of that for the future.
Yeah.
But for now, I think I'm just going to hop along over to this spot.
Give me
here.
that athletics.
Yep, that is a 20.
You make it.
No, sorry, that was an 18.
You make it. Nyx.
Oh my god, I got to go before they did. Well, I feel like I'm a little bit desperate, so I'm going to jump for the 35. Let's go for
Give me
it.
that athletics.
My -1. Let's do this. 8.
No.
Did I cat jump it?
You
How high above the ground are we?
from this spot
Approximately. Like doesn't.
about 65 feet.
From the
And that's
spot,
a-
from the spot that he was. You
Yeah.
guys are close.
That's fine. That's a bad
Oh, no,
fall,
yeah.
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
right?
it's going to be a bad fall.
Okay, so
You're going to have
feather
a bad
fall.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, you are currently feather falling past this whole thing.
Bye.
60, I
Okay.
think. Let me double check. Oh, yeah, 60 feet.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, at least I'm going to have my cake just billow dramatically.
It wouldn't be an episode of 9 Chords if Nyx didn't fall off of something to the bottomless pit below.
And I said, I told you, I've got you. But by the way, nobody else fall because I'm out of feather fall.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Idle.
I guess I'll try and jump to the one that,
This one?
Yes.
Okay, so that's about a 20-foot drop.
Yep.
Give me that athletics check again.
Ah! Oh no.
Uh-oh.
5. I should only do one hand because otherwise that would be 10.
You are falling.
Yay!
What did I just say?
I know, right?
Are you also out of feather
Yeah,
fall?
I just said I was.
This party has so much feather fall.
Well, technically, I don't think what's supposed... You made us both use them before, and I think it's just supposed to be one
He
person,
didn't.
right?
You didn't
I
make
did
us.
not.
No,
I did
mean,
not
no, you-
make you.
I was. We were role playing. I was
Okay,
role
well,
playing.
whatever.
You both insisted upon
We were
both
both-
using it.
it
Like I
was-
said, it's all Jared's fault.
It seemed natural that we would both react at the same time because we're
we're
not
kind of
used to
blowing out
working
the mic, by
together.
the way.
So
yeah, we're starting to talk loud. Sorry,
Sorry.
Yeah,
people
sorry.
listening to us. So Nyx, you see Idle about to fall past you.
Here's some rope.
Because
I have 50 feet of hep rope.
athletics to grab the rope.
That falls at the same
How does that,
speed.
yeah, how does that work with
oh
feather
my
fall?
god, it landed on 20 and then bounced back, and it's a 5 again.
Okay.
So okay,
Idle, you land.
How bad
You
is it?
take 17 falling damage.
Oh, that's fine.
Yo,
Is it?
Mav.
Ow!
All right, monsters are going. So, the one that was compelled,
The closest one.
yep, is jumping right to here, the edge of this one.
That sounds perfect.
And you see, as it jumps, this catwalk is damaged by the impact of it jumping.
okay.
The supports look very weakened by that thing jumping.
Give me a sec. It's not my turn.
This one jumps to here, the thing that Idle just fell off of and Nyx fell trying to reach. No one is currently there, but similarly, it gets marked as damaged.
Those are big
It's not
jumps.
falling
Yeah.
apart, or it's not like completely broken. It's just like
Like
unstable.
one of the supports might
Yeah.
have snapped. All right, and so the one that jumped to next to you, Jaflash, is attacking you.
All right.
So first, it rends at you with its legs
Okay.
and gets a 20.
21 needs to hit. 21
Yep.
to hit.
And then it stabs at you with its spear. 11.
That
So
misses
no.
also.
Yeah. That's it for them. Geyser.
I want to take Okesta out of here and mention to the party, I'm basically all out now. And you said this like goes down
Into lava.
Into lava.
Oh, where's the
floor is everywhere else.
Oh, so okay, so
But
I can
it's-
run from this
It would be a 50-foot drop from the
50. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it's 100 from up here.
Okay.
The lowest one only drops 50 feet, so 50 from the bottom.
Is there like a ladder or something down? There's no way down. All right.
Are you an adventurer stymied by a distance of 50 feet? I bet you have something in your adventurer's pack that can help with that.
I doubt it. No. All right, yeah. So grab some rope. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, and grab some rope. Start tying a thing.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You spend your turn securing the rope.
Mhm.
So yeah, there is
And
now.
tell Okessa to start heading down.
I'm gonna do this one in green. Are you doing it from right where you are? Because this whole platform is the same height.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so there is now a rope from here to the floor, which is 50 feet, right next to where Idle landed.
Just laying down on your back.
Just a rope is like, dang, Lucas. Like,
Be ready to catch Okessa if she needs it,
Jaflash, it's your turn.
or anyone else that falls.
they can just fall on
There's a
me.
distance. There's 5 feet between us, right?
Yeah. No, it's like leaning over the thing to attack you.
Oh, I'm just gonna bash it off. Try to knock it off of balance with its multiple legs.
Yeah.
That's probably a bad idea, but whatever.
Yeah, give me those 2 attack rolls.
One is a 22 and 13.
The 22 hits.
Well, that only does 6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Yar.
Yar, Glamson.
Yeah. So as I jump onto this platform here, as I attempt to jump onto this platform over here, with my 20 roll, I shout out without looking behind me or anything, but I shout out to the chat crew that I noticed earlier. To cut down the supports holding up the beam that this guy's on.
Oh, nice.
Great idea. Okay, chat crew, you've been given a challenge improvised by the crew, or by the Faceless. Can you destroy the supports that are holding up this platform?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what you come up with. We'll come back to you at the top of the next initiative order.
All right.
All right, Nyx,
All right, am I on the ground yet?
you've just landed.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and move.
I'm gonna say you've got half your speed left after you landed.
Okay, before I move, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at him.
What's the range on your Eldritch Blast?
120.
That's just about the distance, so yeah, go for it.
While he's rolling, Jared, I assume it's been more than a minute since I used mirror images when they.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they've converged.
Okay, so the minimum I got was 15.
15 does not hit.
Okay, well, does 23 hit?
23 does hit.
Okay, so with the 23, that one I didn't get to roll. That one hit for 8.
8 damage.
Yep, and I
that's
push it
the
10 feet.
That's the one here.
Yep.
Is there a size condition on pushing them?
No, it doesn't say size condition.
Jeez. All right. So it basically flips over you, Jaflash, and lands next to you. And now the one that the two of you are on together is damaged from it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't on purpose. Also, good luck. 5, 10, 15.
Okay. Idle.
I stand up and I cough a little blood
Mm-hmm.
and I say to Nyx, "Beat you to the bottom." And I get up and start running.
Okay, so you've got half your speed left.
Sure.
So you could dash and you'd have your speed and a half.
Yep. Let's do that.
All right, where are you going?
Good question. What direction looks like the right direction?
You don't see any landmarks down here. It is dark in every direction.
I have dark vision, if
Well,
that helps.
This thing's also next to Jaflash as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Interesting that.
Yeah, it is a juicy sneak attack opportunity, huh? I guess I should try and figure out which way is the way to...
Oh, sure.
What is our plan at this point?
Give me a survival check.
Well,
Survival.
initially we thought maybe there
Yeah,
was
have you been messing
some,
around with your bracelet?
some bracelet thing down here that we could use
Do
to,
I see anything
to
like that?
GTFO.
No, not here.
Okay. Well, for the record, I can add my proficiency bonus to survival checks for navigation, which is what
Sure.
I'm trying to do, presumably.
Sure. So let's do your proficiency plus wisdom for navigation.
That's what it would be,
Yeah.
because that's survival.
Yeah.
Because that's what it says. That's the rule.
Perfect.
I'm doing that already. Anyway, it was an 11, which is not very good.
It is enough because now that you're looking, it's pretty obvious that in the catwalks above you, in a specific direction, you can see the light being cast from the incursion portal you came through.
Oh, which is
So
all the
it's
way
up,
fucking up there.
But you could see the direction it's in.
Let's go that way.
Okay, so I'm going to say it's this way.
Okay.
So do you want to just start running that way?
Yep.
All right, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 if you do your full dash after standing up.
Sounds
I assume
right.
you also pointed out to us.
It's not really.
Sure. Yeah. Incursion portal this way.
All right, so we're back.
Ah!
We're follow the trail of the blood I coughed up. So we're back to the monsters. So one of them is attacking you again, Jaflash.
Perfect. That's what he's compelled to do.
Yep. So his feet is a 17, and
Nope.
his spear is a 9.
Nope.
Those are scary numbers.
This one
Two shields.
jumps to here, and is going to attack you.
One has a face on it that's mocking it.
So the platform that the rope is tied to, that Glamzin, Geyser, and Okessa are currently on, it is now damaged from the jump, and this one is attacking you, Glamzin.
Okay.
As you rightfully pointed out before this session, I haven't been hitting you with many attacks. Let's see how this goes.
Challenge accepted.
All right. So first with its feet.
Wait, you can't start by hitting him when he's over a molten pit. Like that's awful.
No, I'm not over the molten pit.
You're
but-
pretty close.
but
Anyway,
the-
sorry, go
The
ahead.
creature is over a molten
That's
pit.
true.
Yeah.
If only we could
If
break this
Glamson
down.
knew what a video game
Go on,
was,
Jared,
it would
we're all listening.
recognize this as a boss room.
So that's 11 to hit with the feet,
That does not.
and a 25 to hit with the spear.
That
Oh,
hits.
that would have hit me.
Okay.
Wow.
With your 2 shields? Dang.
Okay, so that's going to be 13 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it for the. It's written like it does more, but it's just a complicated way of saying that much damage. So next up is we're back to the top of the order. How's chat crew doing with their plan?
So they found some weaknesses in the supports, and right now Cactus is trying to figure out a way to light it on fire.
Okay, so what you have to be aware of now is that you're either, because they moved, if you're going to do something, it's either the one that is that Jaflash is also standing on, or the one that Geyser, Glamzin, and Okessa are standing on. But that one is over the lava pit. So something to think about.
Oh, and there's lava.
It's fine.
Yep. So we'll see what you decide to
Yeah,
do
do
as
what
we
you
come
gotta
to
do,
the top of the next order.
Right.
Geyser.
Geyser, has Okessa gone down yet or no?
Oh, you could spend your turn helping Okessa and yourself get down right now. She looks nervous to go down without you.
Okay. I will do that, and I'll call out to Idol. You were supposed to help Okessa.
Okay, so yeah.
As you're.
So I'm going to say that was your whole turn, but you've made it to the bottom.
Alright.
Jaflash.
I guess there will be bashing.
Okay, bash away.
10, 20, and 23.
23 hits, 10 does not.
This was
Oh.
in 5.
Yeah, so the 23 hits.
So 7.
7. All right.
Are you adding your proficiency bonus to this?
I have 1d6 plus 5 with these guys.
Yeah,
According
that's
to-
the
according-
that's the
according to
damage
Mark.
roll.
To
And
the
the
attack.
the attack roll should be proficiency and charisma. So instead of plus 5 to hit, you should be
Oh, it should be.
plus 8.
So that was 13.
That'll still miss, but good to know for the future. All right, Glamzin.
Did I use the Staff of Lightning in the last session?
I believe you did against the Snare Devils.
Right. Okay. Boy, I sure hope I remembered to pick it up.
I'm going to say yeah.
But for now, I know that I can't about a cadaver it. So I'm going to summon Quill, my trusty sword, and to try to throw it at the glowing weak spot.
Oh, sure. Let's go. Just a normal sword attack for now. But if you get a crit, it will have special flavor attached.
All right. I rolled a natural 19, which is a 26 to hit.
And you threw your sword?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you partial credit for calling your shot and throwing your sword. So go ahead and roll damage as you would normally.
All right. That's 1d8 slashing. Although, I guess in this case, 2 plus my strength, so that is a 6.
6?
Oh,
plus another 2, right?
no,
Oh.
that's for melee stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that doesn't apply here.
6 damage, and I'm going to say that it looks uneasy on its feet for a moment. The sword did strike dangerously close to its little heart, and it looks like it's recoiling a bit from that and lost its footing for a moment.
All right.
So that might be something someone could capitalize on.
Yeah, but I don't have time to capitalize on it right now, so I'm just going to summon Quill back into my hand.
Sounds good. Nyx.
All right. So the sword's right there in his chest now, right?
No, he summoned the sword back to his hand.
Oh no! I was gonna push it in.
You can just push the
All right.
thing.
It's still.
Well, push the thing.
You would've- if you
He's
pushed
too
once-
big to fall down.
Too
in
much
a
coordination.
fight.
6
Sorry,
seconds of speed.
attacking.
You're saying that this enemy is too big to fail?
Or fall.
This thing was weakened whenever it jumped on it, right?
Yes.
The
Yep,
catwalk.
that's got one of the X's somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, there
All
it
right.
is.
Cool.
Well, hopefully...
And only your goblin friend is on it.
Do you think I can break it? Does it look
Too
like I
much
can kind of
coordination.
break it?
What are you going to try to do?
I'm gonna
You're
try to
gonna-
break it.
Okay.
All right, let's break it then. Oh my god, those are bad rolls. So minimum I got was 13.
Miss.
What about 14?
Miss.
All right. Well.
Yeah. So you missed the supports this round.
Well, I'm gonna move then. Yeah. There we go.
Idle.
Where are you going?
Not near them.
Come this way.
I
keep
can
running
still
this
shoot.
way.
I mean,
I am
You're
running
just
that
booking
way.
it.
Yep.
Okay, Idle is out of this fight.
Bye.
I'm just going to assume that you are running.
Yep.
All right, monsters. So one of them is attacking Jaflash.
How you gonna get up there? Though?
Those are both 14s to hit. Both miss. The other
Still
one
has a spear, right? Or was it?
still has a spear. The other one is attacking Glamzin. The feet are a 21 to hit,
That hits.
and the spear is a 23 to hit.
That also hits.
So you are going to take 20 damage between the two hits.
That's fine.
And he's gotten his footing back.
Ah, that's not...
Geyser
so I'll tell Okessa to follow, to run and follow Idle.
gets that far.
And I will start attacking the this catwalk.
Yep.
I have Firebolt. Do
Yep.
I think that I also have Mason's tools, but I don't know exactly what that entails. Do I think I'd be able to do much damage with that, or would Firebolt...
Because you're 50 feet below it, the
Oh,
firebolt
okay.
is what you're gonna
Firebolt.
need.
All right, I'll do that then. That's a 24 to hit. 23
Hits.
to hit. And it does 4 fire damage.
It's very weakened, but not dropping yet. Just about anything else would do it. Yeah, chat crew, what's going on?
Bull, the boulette,
Yeah.
Bull actually is pulled out, and she pulls him out of his hat, storing, and he
The-
starts...
The baby bullet that was
Yes,
rescued
who's
Aw.
ravenous.
is being held up to the supports of
Yes.
one of these catwalks. Is it the one Jaflash is on or the one Glamzin's on?
Oh, it was the one nearest. It's gotta be the
That would
one-
be Jaflash.
Yeah,
Why don't we roll?
above the lava. Again, she says.
Oh, the one above
What?
that is the one Glamzin's on.
Uh-oh.
And that is the one that the firebolt just weakened, so you don't even have to roll for this. That pushes it over the edge.
Hooray! Nice.
So this one completely falls.
Yes, that's exactly what we needed.
Glamzin, you are falling.
Yep.
So you're going to take some falling damage. There's nothing you can do about that.
All right. I am small though.
Yeah, you're gonna take 15 falling damage.
All right, I'm down. I'm finally down.
Down on
This-
the ground.
Yeah. Down and unconscious.
This creature lands in the lava,
Sweet.
but as we discovered before with the fireball, fire doesn't bother these
Oh.
things very much.
Oh no!
Shit.
Crap.
So now it's just
So
covered
now
in
it's-
lava.
So now it's just
I've been
angry
trapped.
and
So
covered in lava.
you can
We're
see
tricked.
it starting to crawl out of the metal, but it does.
But
look,
it does look like it's taking
It's
some. Okay.
somewhat hurt. Yep. All right. Jaflash.
Yeah, I'll just keep going.
Do it.
I mean, it's
You're
not-
doing
it's
an
not-
amazing job
it's not
just
like he's
letting
gonna
us
hit me.
focus.
Yeah.
Jaflash is just like 1v1 me, bro.
That's a crit.
Yeah.
Yes!
21.
He
Both
wins
hit.
out of attrition.
Do you ever smite things?
I don't smite things.
These things
I
would be
don't-
good things to
I'm not
smite.
even- I don't even feel like I should be fighting these things. to be
Okay.
You think you should be making friends with them, or?
honest. So 12 for the
crit.
and then 5 plus 5, 10 for the other one.
So 22 total.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's looking pretty dazed.
Wow. 1v1.
Glamson.
Oh yeah,
Death save.
I make my death save. It's just a 10,
10 or better.
All right, that's a.
One success. Sorry.
I have
One-
made a roll.
One result. It could be anything. Nyx.
All right. It looks like it's trying to climb out.
Yep.
Can I see its little weak spot, its chest
It's
part, right?
popping up a little bit. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try to just like hit him in there.
Okay.
And also try to push him back in.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they can't be redeemed. I'm not 100% sure.
All right. One's a crit fail, but the other one is a 20-something.
That hits.
I think
so
that
just-
the
24.
word demon was used.
So 24
at one
hits.
point.
Re-demon.
Ooh.
We're gonna be redeeming
Ooh.
them.
That was
Ooh.
9.
9 damage. All right.
Yep. And I push it
Should flash.
back inside.
Chat message.
What did I redeem?
Then she says, right above mine.
Slightly away from the platform so you could potentially repeat the process with the second creature.
Oh, wants to get you off that one. I'm gonna say you still have your movement for your turn. You take an attack of opportunity, but you could jump
I'll
back.
take a leap.
Down,
of faith?
down or up.
Down.
Okay. Give me
I want to go with everybody else.
give me that athletics. That sweet athletics roll.
15.
Yeah, you make it. You will take an attack of opportunity.
Sure, get a 21.
I rolled a crit.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay, so it rends at you with
Why
its
do I pay
feet.
attention to chat?
Because they're your.
I almost killed this guy with my shields.
That's
Yeah, and now chat's gonna
So
kill
you,
them
you
fully.
take 15 damage from the crit that hit you as you fell.
But the kick was why you managed to make it.
That pushed you onto the platform.
Are you still up?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
So
I got 2.
I think this is the
hit
first
dice.
time you've been hit, right?
and Idle,
This
you're still running, right?
I probably will slow down a little bit.
You only
so
see
that
Okessa
of course I
follow.
can-
Okessa, yeah.
You see Okessa following.
Yeah, no, I'm slowing down so that she can catch up with me.
Okay.
And then I grab her by the collar and continue going as
Right.
fast as I can.
Pick her up and run with her. Okay, so you pushed the creature back into the lava, so it struggles in the lava and takes damage from it for another turn.
Wait, oh, now it's taking damage from the lava.
Well, it was
It's
before.
taking
It's just-
reduced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it has
Okay.
resistance to fire.
It's just in a bath that's slightly too hot.
Yeah, you can hear it screaming behind you. This is uncomfortable, but it's in a language no one else understands.
It's blindly reaching for the cold.
And then the other one is going to jump down to you, Jaflash.
Sure.
That sucks.
I'm not listening to you anymore, chat.
Bull is eating through the support that you were.
Yeah, of the one we were.
Yeah, it just jumped off. So, yep. Bull, how much progress are you making?
About 30% through.
Okay, so not done yet, but also no one is standing there anymore. Combat moves fat for chat crew. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But still, no platform might mean something.
Yeah, absolutely. It does change the battlefield for sure. So it's going to attack you twice, Jaflash, as before. Both are 17s. I keep rolling the same number when I attack you.
Perfect.
So they
below
Stop
21.
that.
they both miss. So
Oh,
we are
okay, never
back to Geyser.
So this one's still in the fire, right?
Yep.
But Glamson's down.
Yep.
All right, so I'll run over to Glamson and I'll say, "Don't worry, Glamson. I'll help you up." Can you roll like a? What's the check to like try to get them up again? Is that medicine?
Medicine. Yeah.
And can I like try to wake him up?
Are you trained in medicine?
No.
This is a rule that I'm bad at enforcing at our other table, but I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to make medicine checks if you're trained in it. It's not.
So
It's not an untrained.
I can't
skill.
do anything to like wake him up.
You
or anything.
don't know how the
Okay.
goblin body works.
Yeah.
Can I pick him up
You
and
can
try
try to
to
slap
take him
me
away
away.
from the lava, if nothing
Yeah.
else, like this way, preferably.
This way.
No.
You
Which
could-
it might be around, sure,
yeah,
but
you could get about that
yeah.
far.
Okay.
Don't slap him. That's an automatic fail.
If I hit.
Don't die on me, damn it!
So it sounded like
Oh,
we
you
had
died
a,
on me.
It
Yeah.
sounded like we had a success in chat.
Yeah, so a nat 20. So basically, Bull had eaten 60% through the support,
Yep.
and then Cactus came in with the fireball and got a D20, natural 20.
Wait,
Oh.
wait, fireball, the spell fireball?
Yes.
Jaflash, are you okay?
This
we
was
play
to-
by some looser narrative rules in the
It was
chat
on the other
universe.
This
But
was to hit the support,
specifically,
right?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to say with that crit on the fireball, which chat crew, who gave you spells?
I know. We pull them out occasionally.
I'm going to say that you rain molten catwalk down on Jaflash and the creature, but Jaflash has those shields. I'm going to say this doesn't affect Jaflash at all.
Nice.
You are protected by them a shield.
Nemesis Shields got you.
But the monster does take some damage, so that
I am,
hit.
however, not protected by his constant crabbing about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow, this is hot. Ow, it hurts. Don't use me as a shield.
If I were a sword, I would have already destroyed this thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so next up is Jaflash.
Yeah.
Redeeming it.
26 and 14.
26 hits.
So 26 is 11.
Okay. It's looking really dazed. You think a really good turn might finish it off.
Perfect.
Glamson.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I made my roll, and
And that roll has been made.
That's a roll that I've done.
Nyx. The thing is trying to get out of the lava again.
All right.
So it is okay to the lava, but what about its big ass weapon?
Oh, it was forged in this lava.
Okay.
That-
Well, I mean,
So it's melting back down.
yeah, so is a regular
It's like the
sword.
One Ring.
I'm not going to get into a debate about how black works.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hit it back in there.
Oh no.
Oh no!
1 and 2.
Didn't you get a natural one on,
On
the last turn
one,
too?
yeah, I did.
Okay, I'm gonna say the combined nat
Don't.
fails.
No.
Yeah.
No.
The combined nat fails have knocked this over
Oh.
towards
Yeah.
you. So,
Oh wait,
Wait.
I'm not done.
Okay.
So lava is now.
As long as it wasn't the other way.
I have to draw the lava in blue.
By the way, I really appreciate you using up the bad rolls on our shared dice. here.
Yeah, I know, right? You're welcome.
So the lava has now spilled
That's not
out.
really how dice work.
Yeah.
Spilled out this far.
But remember, lava
Alright,
only
and
moves
now I'm
at
gonna
60
move.
feet per round.
All right.
Okay. Nyx
That was
just
me.
had his turn.
Yep.
Idle. He's still running.
Running.
Monsters. Okay.
So a tear comes down my face as he comes up close, and a little whimper.
Alright, so this is attacking you, Nyx. That's a crit fail on the feet. So
All right.
His feet are slippery from the lava.
And when he attacks with his other one, I'm gonna do my entropic ward so that he has disadvantage.
Okay.
If he, with his spear.
That turns what probably would have been a hit into a 13.
That still hits.
Cool. We were talking about giving Nyx inspiration, but sounds like you don't need it. That's a party ability they've leveled up with.
They could still give Nyx inspiration because he could use it on his next turn.
All right.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, but you're still going to take damage from this spear, so let's see if you're still awake.
Yeah.
You take 12 damage.
Yep, I take 12 damage.
Still awake?
Still awake.
Okay, good. Nyx gains inspiration.
Nyx gains inspiration. Gratis from the crew.
Idle. You're just, I don't know why I asked. Oh wait, we already did that. This is the monster's turn. It has to attack Jaflash. And it got on the spear, it got a 14, but on its feet, it got a 23.
That hits me.
So you take 6 whole damage.
Okay.
Wow.
That's American damage.
Yeah.
None of this
Imperial damage.
Yeah. None of this metric damage here. We don't know how much of this damage could fit in a kiloliter. Geyser.
Is it dry? Are we
all right.
measuring it dry or wet?
But
Liquid damage?
is it?
this is pretty liquid damage.
Is damage a measure of
Wait, so damage
mass,
is a soup, not a
volume, or
salad.
distance?
I think it most closely is commensurate to ergs.
Oh, okay.
Sure. So now that the lava's tipped over, and I'm not worried about it coming back this way,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay. Then I will firebolt, because apparently all my stuff is fire, steam mage, and all that. And I will use up my field of heat to vent 2 pressure and do extra damage.
Yep.
And I'll use it on this guy who's within 120 feet of me.
Yep. Looks good.
And I'll probably have to step out a little bit.
You can see. You're
Okay,
around that
I'm good.
corner.
All right.
Thank you.
Glemson, are you down?
I am.
So 14 damage.
Uh,
Or sorry, 14 to hit is what I
14
mean.
misses.
Okay, well, then 0 damage, and I assume that still uses field of heat?
I think Field of Heat triggers on hit.
Oh, if
when
it deals damage. So yeah, so
Yeah.
never mind, I keep that.
Yep.
But I am glowing like a torch right now, so people can see near me if that matters.
Yep. Yeah, that helps. All right. That was Geyser, Jaflash.
I gotta see if this one's okay.
Yeah.
17, said 2 17s.
Both 17s miss.
Okay.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
No, those were 2 attacks.
All right, Glamson.
I guess I could move. There's no reason.
All right, that was a roll. Nyx.
All
You've got
right.
this thing right in front of you.
Right in front of me. We'll move over here. This means I have disadvantage, doesn't it?
What?
You do not have disadvantage
Okay.
if you're just attacking something in front of you, no.
All right, then I'm going to Eldritch Blast it.
Do it.
I'm rolling pretty low, but let's see. One of them was 16.
Miss.
All right, well, then they both miss.
Sorry.
I'm not done. I'm.
That sounded like Geyser.
Yeah, that did sound like guys.
No, I think I'm done.
Okay.
I'm not done. Oh wait, yes I am. Help.
Do you think you're done, or do you think you're done?
Still just
I
running.
think
think
I'm
just
done.
done. Yeah.
Okay.
I think my life
Monst-
is going to be nothing right now.
Monsters are going. One against Jaflash. Gets a 15 and a 19. Both miss. Against Nyx. 17 and a 21.
Yeah, they both did.
You're taking 15 damage total.
Okay, I'm still up.
All right. Chat crew, what are you up to? Any more plans?
They're able to give a free heal, but only during a short rest. So I think they were thinking about Glamson, but
You know what? I'm gonna say, chat crew, if you can make your way safely to the floor where Glamson is, you could try to give him a reprieve and heal him.
awesome.
You could use up that ability to stabilize if you can safely get down to him. You are currently 100 feet above the floor.
100 feet above the floor. All right.
All right. So that was. Do we have Geyser's turn? I lost track. Back to Geyser.
I don't think the back to me. No.
Back
So
to Geyser.
I'll shoot at this one again.
Yep.
And say, "Don't worry, Nyx, I'll help you." But hopefully I'll hit this time. 18.
Hits.
Only does 3 damage, and it's fire damage.
Yep. That is 1 damage.
Yeah, sure is.
Jaflash. Do it.
Smash.
19 and 26.
Both hit.
12.
Not enough. Not enough damage. But it's looking really hurt. Now just about any hit would do it, you think.
I can do 1 damage.
Glamson. Make that roll. Alright, rolls continue for Glamson. Nyx.
Alright. This might be called a little early, but I'm going to look at it with blood coming out my mouth and say, "Who opened the oven?" And then attack it.
Do you even know what an oven is?
I'm gonna use my inspiration on that one.
Ooh.
This is so bad.
How did
Who
you
opened the
roll?
oven? Somebody opened it, but nobody turned it on.
Yeah, who opened the oven and just turned on the
17?
gas? But didn't-
17?
17 misses.
Oh my
well,
gosh.
apparently you
just-
opened it.
You just need one to hit to
Yeah,
knock it back.
the oven was a carbon monoxide leak.
He apparently opened it.
They are ovens.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now I'm just gonna look like I'm gonna hug it. Go ahead.
I'm going for the grapple. Good idea.
Idle keeps running. It's
Yep.
it's monster time. Jaflash. That's a miss and a miss if I ever saw one. Nix. Why couldn't those rolls have been switched? So this is a.
Dude, if you went over 13, you got me.
The first one's a 22.
Got me.
AC is so
The second
low.
one is a 26.
You got me.
Anyway,
Right.
so you take 21 damage.
I'm out.
Nix
Oh, no.
goes down.
Boy, that.
Geyser.
I wonder what ever happened to our rogue.
Like I said, don't worry, Nix, I'll save you.
Hang on.
Wait, so 21 damage?
Yeah.
Can I? Oh no, because I used
Oh.
my. Yeah, I want to use the.
Rebuke.
Yeah, rebuke.
What does
on
that
it.
What is that?
What's the
Yeah.
distance?
Actually, yeah, it's probably too far.
What-
It's
what?
30 feet.
Yeah,
So-
it's too
Yeah.
far. He has a spell that deals damage back to people
Gotcha.
when they deal damage. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna target this one, and I'm doing another full steam. I know it's not gonna do much, even if it does hit. Nat 20,
Nice.
which means do I double the
Yeah,
steam
double the
damage
steam
too?
damage as
Okay,
well.
so that's 9. 20 total damage,
All right.
and then halved or whatever.
Yeah,
It's still up.
that's a good
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah,
This
that
one
is.
didn't take nearly as much damage. Just the
Well-
one Jaflash has been one-on-oneing this whole time.
Which is kind of amazing.
Speaking of Jaflash, show us how it's done.
I was gonna put it to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, no.
Crit miss and 13.
Oh
13
my
misses.
God.
Should have put it to sleep.
Glamson.
If you'd been able to gentle it, maybe you could have turned it against its buddy.
I don't think that's how.
Okay.
I mean, I could
So-
Hold on to that. Hold
I
on to
have
that.
followers.
Nix.
Okay.
If only I took medicine.
Okay.
Wait, is it
10 or higher
okay?
is good.
And if it's a 1, it's worth 2 deaths, and if it's
Yeah.
20, it's worth
Then
2
you.
lives.
Yes.
No, if it's a 20, you're immediately stable.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We're gonna be like, come back here.
All right. This one actually, it's going to get this far, and it's never had to do this before. I guess it's not worth it. It's just going to close the distance that far, and you think it could reach you in the next round.
No, I don't. It's not gonna.
And then the one is attacking you, Jaflash.
Yep.
Miss and a miss.
Who would have thought?
Geyser.
So, I don't know if we necessarily have to do this because we're both assuming we're moving as fast as we can. But I can move, and then I can take the dash as a bonus action with my propelled dash, which takes
Take some steam.
1 steam. But I'm casting a spell to damage it as well as my normal action, so I'll
if you
regain.
if you do that every turn and you don't use your steam for anything else, you can just keep doing that.
Yeah,
Yep.
assuming it also has the same speed I'm at, it will never catch me.
It's a little
Unless
bit faster.
Okay.
than you.
Anyway, so yes, I will do that, and that's firebolt.
A little bit is long enough.
Nope, I miss.
All right. And which direction are you running?
I'm gonna run as far away from it as possible.
This
so
way.
this
Okay.
way.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this for the two of you running.
Okay.
Guys are still carrying.
I am not.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I assume I can't
Yeah,
move at full speed.
Yeah.
Right?
You
Yeah.
have
You
to
still
drop
need
punch.
Chat Crew's help.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
they're
chat
on the,
crew.
they're on the ground now.
Chat
Okay,
crew is gonna
wait.
be our savior.
Chat crew, you run down to the floor, and you reach Glamson, as Glamson is coughing up his final gasps of air. Glamson, do you have any last words to pass on to chat crew?
My one regret is not getting inspiration for all the cool stuff I did earlier.
Oh
Did you die?
Yeah.
I'm.
Dang.
No!
Wait, but
threat
did
of-
you die?
Oh, no, I'm cool.
Yeah.
No, I am
What's
dead.
up?
When you dropped me on the floor, that's when I spurted up the last of my lung.
Oh.
The threat of death is always real at this table. Chat
Flashbacks.
chat crew,
Flashbacks.
you have now killed a library and a party member.
A library.
here.
You
and
could-
a
yeah, you could go get
librarian
Nyx.
and a
Save
party
Nyx.
member.
But you know, this is a chance for the chat crew to start having genuine character development.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, Matt might play one of you next time.
Right, that's right.
Yeah, so Nyx is also unconscious while you're down here.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah?
If you want to kill more people.
So Nyx, make your next save. We're up to you.
I shall roll. Alright.
I think, did I skip your turn this round? Or
I don't know.
I think I might have. So we're going to come back to you in a second. So you made your roll?
Yes, I made my
All right, Jaflash.
Hit.
Legend of the chat
26,
crew continues.
22,
Yeah.
Both hit.
It's good.
16.
Gentled.
Fuck.
Follow me.
Does that mean
my
asleep?
gentle fellow?
It's
He's
what
just-
it's what his shields
My
do.
shields
Okay.
just make him chill.
Yeah.
They're just
Oh,
like,
okay.
whatever, this is cool. He
Mhm.
probably just like hunkers down into his little lava creature form.
The-
Just
the
like,
Do
fight-
both of them do that, or is it just
Just
the-
just-
just that one.
He's been bashing.
The fiery heart turns into just like a normal fleshy heart,
oh,
which is still like exposed and beating, and it's
That's fine.
bleeding.
Weird.
It's kind of weird.
no, it's
It doesn't have like arteries attached to it. Why does it have this?
I don't know. It's magic.
For the aesthetic.
Idle.
And then I'll try to make my way over to. Oh no, he's dead.
Yep.
Super dead.
I'm way over here. Around
yeah,
the
I'm
lava.
just gonna head towards here. Then.
Okay. Are you gonna try? How are you gonna try to get down from here?
Yeah.
So you're currently dropped to that one.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Give me an athletics for that.
Oh no.
How badly?
I got a 2. Well, actually,
Plus.
I got a 6.
Six is just enough that you are holding on to the ledge here. So you're
Oh.
you're gonna have to either drop or pull yourself up next turn.
Dropping is less far to fall.
Yeah, I'm
just
gonna
saying.
Drop. Well, you're currently 60 feet in the air.
That's a lot of. That's not so much less far to fall. It's like
The-
6 stories. I'm gonna pull myself up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in
Well,
full
the
armor,
alternative is also only 5 feet lower. You can't get any lower than that.
Or you could use your rope.
Do you have a
assuming you
rope? Yeah.
You could also do the rope.
Okay.
That's probably gonna
Yeah.
Geyser, the monster is closing on you, even with your propelled dash.
But it's only like by
By a little
5 or
bit.
10
A
feet?
couple more turns and it might hit you.
Okay.
Reach you.
23 to hit,
Hits.
7 damage.
That's yeah. And then Jaflash, you're
I'm
spending
gonna
this
tie a
turn
rope.
tying the
Yeah,
rope.
and then get down. And actually, I'm gonna go try to.
Get to Nyx.
Yeah, get to
Okay.
Nyx.
Now, chat crew is also with Nyx, FYI.
All right. Yeah. How's it going, chat crew?
They are there,
Please don't
and
kill him.
they can, if they can do some healing, they will.
I'm gonna say because you have that healing ability, what you're gonna do is basically You've got some healing potion. You auto stabilize Nyx, and Nyx you're gonna get. I think the healing potion is 1d4 plus 4. So I'm gonna give you seven health.
My corpse now has 7 health.
Geyser, another turn for you as this thing chases you.
All right. Yeah. And by the way, if I think
Are you
it's
gonna
going,
circle around?
no, because then it's gonna actually
Oh,
get to
that's
me.
true.
If
Yeah.
I think it's going to get to me and be able to attack
Yep.
the next turn, let me know because I can Misty Step.
Yep.
That's the other way.
Did you
Uh,
see Matt? Sorry.
21 to hit, 9 damage or 8
Torfin.
damage.
Torfin writes in the book he's been writing.
Yes.
And Glamzin the Goblin gave his life in the pursuit of trying to help the Faceless as their missing member Frunk might.
Oh.
It was very
Aw.
fun playing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I mean, except for the not
From-
going back.
Frunk would have really appreciated a goblin fighting for the Faceless.
Yeah.
All right, so Geyser, you think this is the turn that the monster... Oh, sorry, what did you get?
21 to hit
Hits.
and 8 damage.
Okay. You think this is the turn that it's going to reach you. So you're going to wait, let it get close, and Misty step past it.
I'm gonna let it get to me. Then I'm gonna Misty Step past and basically head back towards this way,
Okay,
doing
so,
the same
so
thing.
now in 3 turns, the 2 of you will come back. So you get to attack it again.
All right. Nyx is up now, right?
Yeah, I'm up.
Nyx
Yeah.
has like 180 feet range.
120.
Yeah, whatever.
Uh,
and can push back.
Currently out of range, but
Yeah.
And can move, you know?
yeah,
like
you can wake
Can
up.
I just ready action and just be ready once he's in range?
Yep.
Alright.
21 to hit, 7 damage.
Okay.
How many rounds does it take for me to climb down?
You're down now.
I
So
start running this way.
You start
I saw
running.
chat crew with that.
yeah. So you're gonna right. So that means this is the turn you'll intercept it.
Sounds great.
So I'm gonna put us back in order as we've been faking this for a little bit. So Geyser already did your roll for this turn. Jaflash, you can intercept it
I'm
now.
just gonna run straight into it with both shields.
Do it.
Make it explode.
Wow.
Jeez.
And a 17.
Do it. Both hit. Oh, sorry. The 17 did not hit. I forgot.
17 didn't hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so 11 for the nat 20.
11. And Nyx, this puts it right in range for you.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and transform myself to look like Genji's character.
Okay.
What is Genji's character?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which one is Genji? Genji
That's
is
Torfin.
Torfin.
Turtle!
Drow swordsman.
The Drow
Oh, no.
swordsman.
Oh,
Alright,
sorry,
so I look like a drow.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to attack it.
Yep.
Ooh. Alright, so minimum 18.
Both hit.
Alright. Alright, so we got a 9, a 1, so that's 20.
Dead.
Wow.
Ripped in half by your tentacles.
So chat crew is with me. I have died, but if I can get an actual last word.
Yeah,
said.
absolutely.
Yeah. So my actual last thing that I do with my last breath, I summon the ledger. I hand it to whoever's nearest me, which I guess is Torfin, because the rest of you fucking abandoned me. I hand the ledger to Torfin. I say, take this to the library and cast the mending cantrip on it.
Oh, Torfin, you have a quest. You are now bearing the ledger, Ledger 2.0.
That actually works because Torfin's been the party or the chat crew.
Scribe.
Yeah, the scribe as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, that was a little dramatic moment between Torfin and Glamson. They were two souls from different worlds.
Nice.
All right, let's pull the camera back up because we're not going to need this anymore.
Do your arms.
Oh.
Are you still level?
All right, hold on. Here.
Oh yeah, library is my favorite enemy, isn't
the
it?
best
good.
the cameras have ever looked.
I know.
They really are. Look at that.
I'm still a little ashen. But
A little
it's okay.
ashen.
I'm not going to get vain about it. It's only saved on the internet forever. Whatever. Okay, so.
So we'll be getting down votes in 15 years.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I can't wait. Oh,
Next
I-
game release.
Oh, I wonder
it's
what future-
This gray dude.
Who designed
Who
this?
was the lead designer? It was that gray dude on
Oh,
YouTube.
that's so weird. So.
Oh, he's turning red now. No.
Yeah, the group is pretty well scattered.
No,
I don't know what you're talking
This is
about.
one person.
Oh yeah,
No.
I guess most of you have now reconvened, except Idle and Okessa booked it. away.
Probably walking now.
Okay. So
No one's following.
Yeah.
All right, what are you all going
But
to
we
do?
all knew, like,
We
all
saw the
that,
direction.
right?
Yeah.
So we're heading.
And we
Okay.
heard, "Wah!"
Yep. So you catch up to Idle and Okessa, and you get below the incursion portal that you came
I'm
through.
carrying your body.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. We're gonna grab his body.
Yep.
Good.
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, but if you left it here, then a villain might return.
Your shit's gonna be like
Wait.
slants.
He's my friend. My friend died.
All right.
Sorry.
Come here. Come here, children. So, you're below the incursion portal, and Idle, you haven't taken much of a chance to stop and look at this armband.
Nope.
But now that you're below the portal, and you were told by Lady Palomar that this armband can do something to control it, you examine it and you see that this has components that Frunk's did not. You see places where, as you've approached the incursion portal, there's a bracelet inside the armband that has started rotating of its own accord.
Huh.
almost like it's pushed, like not like it's not a mechanism, but it's like some force is spinning it.
Okay.
So the incursion portal is like 200 feet above you.
Yep.
You're all on the floor.
Yep.
Should-
I want to bring
we
it.
should get up
I
there.
want to bring it down to us, maybe.
You're thinking about the portal coming down to you.
I'm thinking about that for sure.
Before you do that real quick, I just want to check something.
Mhm.
I want to see if I can see or hear through my snake. Well,
You
see
had-
or
You had
yeah.
left the snake
with the carriers.
Yeah. What you see? Oh, that's great.
Yeah, if they're in the same plane of
Yeah,
existence, I would
okay.
see it. If not, I
Yes.
see nothing.
You see something very interesting. I completely forgot you had done this.
Yes.
What you see is your field of view is not very wide.
Mm-hmm.
What you see is one of the corpses of the couriers lying on the ground, absolutely dead. And you see, hence corpse, you see this, it's hard to describe. It's like a sludge of flesh and bone, bleeding, pussing, drops down on top of the corpse. And at first you think it's like someone has spilled carrion on top of this thing, but then you see that the sludge has will. It's moving like an appendage, and it rips the skin off of this corpse and begins pulling all of its insides into the mound of flesh.
It was like Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. I'm going to go ahead and call back my snake into its little pocket dimension.
Yep. Yep.
All right, let's go.
Cool.
This stream is rated R.
Carriers didn't make it. I'm going to explain what I just saw to them.
Okay. Well,
I tried
that's
very
terrible.
hard to save them, but there were just too many.
Right.
You have Okessa. You saved one.
We
You saved
did.
the named one.
Yep.
So
We would have
you-
given the other ones
They
names.
yeah, they all
Yeah,
had
that's
names, Jared.
That's true. Glams in 2 and Glams in 3.
Oof, too soon.
So give me an Arcana check.
23.
23.
A lot of Arcana.
It is.
All right, you've seen Frunk use this armband. You got a chance to. I think it was on you for a moment when we were in the place with the 6 floating islands.
Very briefly.
Yeah. So you have this sense of how you can exert your will through hand motions and the way you turn your wrist and your forearm. And you do get the feeling that you can sort of snare this portal in the air and pull it down towards you.
Mm-hmm.
So it is slowly descending.
Perfect.
Are you all standing with Idle?
Yes.
All right, this portal comes down, and you're not sure that you could turn it. You could, like, pull it over you. Like, you could pull it straight down past you all.
Mm-hmm. I just want to be somewhere that we can walk through it.
Yeah, it's as you've pulled it, it's sort of flattened.
Oh.
It's sort of like
Okay.
turned towards you, and you don't know that you have a sense of how to make it turn again. So it's coming down kind of flat.
Okay.
Everyone jump.
Yeah.
Or just transporter it onto us.
Right?
I mean, we could do that, and then presumably we just kind of fall to the ground on the other side, and I'll hit our heads and bruise those already broken ribs, and it's
So
fine.
you're describing all these horrible things
Yeah.
as you pull it down
Yep.
above you. Yeah, this is gonna be fine, you guys.
Yep.
I hold Okessa and make sure she's fine.
Yeah.
Keeping our theme of music references, you might as well jump.
So you
Go ahead.
you pull it through, and for a moment, you're all standing in an open field.
I take
And
a nap.
the two of you from the Veld, you could be home. For a moment, it looks like you might be home. But you all turn behind you, and you see the city as you saw it from the distance. as you saw it as you approached. But it's here on land, with farmland all around in the distance. And you can hear, within earshot, but you can't see how far away it is, you can just barely hear seagulls. The clear sound of coastal birds.
What is that?
Is the city still as developed and big as it is now?
As big, but pristine. None of the little extra bits that were built to support people living in such close proximity, but just as many towers and more beautiful than the two of you had ever seen them before.
Oh, that looks clean.
And you hear Aster's voice. You broke the seal. And you realize the voice is not coming from nowhere. Okessa's eyes have turned red again.
No!
And Aster's voice speaks through her. You have interfered, and now I must devour every soul on this rock. And you see a lightning storm like you've never seen before, and the mountains in the distance fall away, and the sound of the coastal birds cuts short. And now you're standing with the sun above you still, but with a raging storm around you, with this ring of field lands just around the city still intact. And Aster speaks. I protected them. They are mine to destroy. I could have fed on them for another millennia, but you have forced my hand. And the lightning strikes again, and you find yourself back in the caves below the city. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Nice.
Sounds like we're gonna have to kill someone.
You already
Sounds
did.
like everyone maybe did.
Is Odessa still with us?
Okessa is still with you.
Okessa. Yep. Okay.
And not
Not red eye.
Okay.
No.
But this is a reason not to ever have NPCs with us, so we can't have like
then it would be one of us.
devil incursions.
Yeah.
Or
Or your
your
shield.
get a saving roll or something.
Just to stop me from monologuing, you're going to stop talking to NPCs.
Well, fair, yeah,
This
that's a
NPC wants to
good-
go in.
NPC
No.
starts talking, kill it.
I was gonna gentle her. I was literally, as soon as you started talking, I was
Oh
like,
my
I'm not
God.
sure what's her shield.
Chat crew, we've got a couple minutes. We could stick around before we have to disappear tonight. How do you feel like this is going? We haven't been doing the direct challenges like we did at the start of this, but we had some sort of impromptu ones tonight. I think we might have had a couple of newer people mixed in somewhere in there.
There's some people, conversing. Nobody obviously doing crew stuff, but
Yeah.
for sure some new people showed up.
Hi, new people.
Yeah, welcome to this weird experiment that we're doing. Thank you
chat-
for hanging out with us.
Chat crew were heroes today.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah.
There's a lot of great interaction today.
Yeah.
Well done, Jared DM. That was really good stuff.
Thank you, Chat DM. Great stuff on your part as well.
Back to you, chat.
Matt died.
Matt died. We got to
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah, but Matt's still okay.
That's true.
And there's 17 other Matts out there waiting.
All right, get the next Matt. Bring him in.
So we will talk offline about
Absolutely.
what your future is going to be. Death,
Zombie goblin.
death is both a
Death is a new beginning.
it's an opportunity,
But
right?
mostly
I mean, it's all
an
part of the
end.
cycle.
Yeah, but only in games. In real life, it's not an opportunity, really.
Please
Whoa.
don't die.
Yeah. So until next week, stay alive.
Oh, staying
I
alive.
think we've made enough XP, especially given like
Oh yeah,
that we'll do another level. and
Chat
we-
crew has leveled up for sure. I mean, killing a level 6 character.
It's bound to be worth something.
All right, we're gonna sign off there. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next week. Yeah.
See you
Bye,
soon.
everybody.
Bye. Bye.